2 months of solid training just for days like this, position drills and these different shuttles and 40. But I was actually out in Pensacola training at EXO, so I was actually with Trey Sermon and Baron Browning, so it was a good time seeing them. But it was all focused. It was hard work. It was grind with your diet. But I thought I came out here and used those days of those months of training well, and thought I had a great day.
Okay, awesome. Let's go next to Mitch Stacy, Associated Press.
Hi, Pete. Your old coach is in the NFL now. I heard that he was at Pro Day today. Did you get a chance to talk to him?
Yeah, I did. I talked to Coach Davis. A lot of the linebackers did as well. But we were just picking his brain. He's a great resource to have, being so close with him. But it was good seeing him, good talking to him, and very, very excited I got to talk with him.
Do you think you guys might have an edge with the Jaguars with him down there? He knows who you guys are, right?
Yeah. I think we do, just because he's seen all our work. He knows the culture here at Ohio State. He knows how we work. So I think that him seeing us today in person kind of it clarified it for the rest of his staff. So I do think we might have an edge, but although you never know.
Thanks, Pete.
Next up, let's go to Austin Ward.
Pete, when you go through these meetings, how much conversation is there about different positions, and where do you think teams view you best at the next level?
It depends. It's usually either inside the box or outside, and they got different names for different positions. So either at that Mike or Will spot or Sam. I mean, there's so many different names after talking to so many different teams. But at me personally, I like being in the box this past year, but I know that I'm very good at playing in space. So whatever fits the defense is kind of where I'd like to be. And wherever that coach sees and wherever I perform and excel doing that, then let's do it.
Next up, Tim May. Tim.
Thank you, Pete. What are the couple of the most frequent questions you've gotten from NFL folks over the last couple of months? Any interaction you've had? And then number two, what would be that one game if you had them to watch you in one game display your skills? What game would that be from the last couple of years?
Got it. I'm going to have to first say that it was Indiana this past year. I thought I did a great job in coverage as well as fitting up the run. But I'd say that's probably my best game. And then I throw Clemson in there as well, being a great tackler, tackling in space, and just kind of showing out, doing that. I thought I did well in those two games. And you're saying the most frequent question I'm asked? Is that?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The most frequent or one or two questions you're getting asked.
Okay. So a lot of it depends on who you talk to. If you're talking to coaches, you're talking a lot of ball, talking a lot of film. They'll usually throw out a defense for you, and you got to go explain it to them. But a lot of scouts like to know your personality, so I have to explain personality all this time and maybe some adversity moments. But it depends on who you talk to. You're either talking ball, you're talking about yourself, or talking in front of head coaches, GMs, where you really got to stay on top of your stuff. So those have been great, but kind of ready for it to move on as the draft is now our next focus.
All right, I got time for just a couple more. We'll go to Nathan Baird. Nathan.
I actually want to ask about one of your teammates, if I could. Justin Hilliard was a guy that had contributed a lot kind of behind the scenes and been a captain and things like that. And it wasn't until really kind of towards the end of the season that he started to break through as like people thinking of as an NFL prospect. Did you guys see that from him all along if he got the opportunity from a health standpoint, or did you sort of see it at the same time that there was this sort of surge late in his career?
I wouldn't say there was a lateness for us. I think we saw it at the start that he had a lot of talent, and he was battling a lot of injuries, but when he got the chance, he showed out. And it was nice having a healthy Justin Hilliard there with us because he's proven to excel and do very well on the field. And just what he did the past games of the season, and what he showed out today, and how he's worked and grinded these past few months. I think he's a great player, and obviously a well-respected player on our team.
Alrighty, and final question for Pete. We'll go to Joey Kaufman. Joey.
Pete had a question about one of your teammates as well. Jonathan Cooper worked out with the linebackers today, and he mentioned that teams have talked to him about playing a Sam linebacker in a 3-4 team. And obviously you've played Sam, but in a 4-3. But what did you think of Jonathan as he kind of makes that transition to outside linebacker?
Yeah, Jonathan's one of those guys where you can throw him in any situation and he'll ball out. He'll adjust quickly, and just seeing him do drills today, I thought he did very well. And he didn't really practice it, but he went out and had a great day. So wherever he is put, I think teams will see great play by him. And he's very versatile, can do a lot of things, and he's a great leader. Everybody wants to be around him, but to that point, great football player, very versatile.
Alrighty, Pete. Pete, thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you guys.